Hey YouTubers, my name's Abel. I'm going to take you along on my journey of building up my property. We, a year ago this month, bought 3.33 acres with a 2-bath, 3-bedroom home. I live here with my wife and children, and there they are. And I hope you enjoy the ride. Like I said, I've got a 3.66 acres. I live in Paris, California, and if you can see, that's my backyard. Alright, that's not my backyard, but that's up against my backyard. I've got a lot of work to do on this property. The yard's got to be built up. Right now it's a lot of weeds, as you can see behind me. A lot of hard dirt. Since I've been here, we've picked up 2 pigs. We've picked up a few goats and a few chickens. I've built a few garden beds. Most of those have been torn up by my dogs already this year. Most unfortunate, but gives me another chance to build it up again. I don't mind too much. I've got a lot of work to do. Tried to fill in a hole, pretty big hole by the way, fill in a hole with rubbish, green materials, tree clippings, trimmings. Well, that turned out to be a bad idea because I got more than I could bargain for, and now the city is on my butt. So is the forestry. Since we moved to this property, we've acquired 2 pigs, potbellies. We've acquired a few goats. One of them actually died this morning. We have 5 dogs, not on purpose. All puppies. They're 3 months old right now. I've got a lot of work to do on this property. I've got to build up some of the dirt, some of the ground, especially around the house. I've got some wood chips placed out right now in the front yard. The side of the yard, it's pretty bad right now. I got to actually raise it up before I do anything with it. We had high winds a few days ago, knocked down one of my trees. The backyard also has a big dip in it. I got to fill that in. I'm going to have to put up a retaining wall on the side of the house, on the back of the house. All in the meantime, I got to clean up a big mess I got back here that the city of Paris does not want me to have. Neither does the forestry. They take care of our area over here. So I've gotten a few finds from them. I'm out there almost every day working. Today was a little too hot, burning up. But yeah, here's my journey. Let it begin. These are my little pups. This guy right here is Hunter. This is Princess. This is Chubbs. We've got Duchess. And my troublemaker. Oh yeah, looking all cute and sweet too. This here is Lady. Something my family absolutely enjoys. We have these 2 hummingbird feeders. We get these guys out here every morning. Actually, they're out here all day. Non-stop feeding. Beautiful guys. Some nights we even get up to 6 at a time. No, the last guy just took off, but you know what I mean. When we moved to this property, we were pretty excited because we had a pool. Well, as soon as we filled it up, which, by the way, pretty much doubled our water intake for the month, found out I had a crack in it. It drained out within 3 days. Very upset. But whatever, hopefully we'll get that fixed here next year or so. Maybe 2, 5, I don't even know. So last year, I planted some beds. This wood isn't exactly flower bed friendly, but it's what I had at the time. First year I had corn in here. This year I've got corn, squash, I've got pinto beans, I've got peas, which I'm pretty sure died out already. Actually, there's a small one back there. I know it's not the season for peas, but I was hoping the shade these guys would make would keep them there. Here's my other bed. I had some onions in here. Onions are gone, took them all out. I don't even remember what else was in here. Dogs came over here, dug a nice little hole. This bed is complimented of my neighbor. She has 12 goats and sheeps. So I get her manure. Last year I put it in all in my bed, covered it with hay, let it sit there for the year, and I'm going to try to plant something in it this year, although I'm pretty sure my dog's going to scratch it up, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to keep them out. This here was my potato tower, which was doing great, no problems, but I had a lot of bricks right here in this messy area that I had people come and take, and since they were here, they just took the bricks around my potato tower. I didn't mind. I told them to do it. And I still found potatoes growing. It was awesome. Then my dogs came in, and of course they also found the potatoes and also thought they were awesome. So they ate them. Pretty sure I have at least another plant of potatoes in there. Hopefully I'll be digging those out here soon. I am all about the Back to Eden gardens. Right now I have this big old, okay, it's not that big anymore. I have a pile of mulch. It's not my first pile of mulch. actually had quite a bit of it dropped off here at my house. Hope this wind isn't interrupting too much. See, in front of my house has mulch all over it. On the other side of my gate, it's got some mulch. I got myself a little tree right there. That is a dwarf mandarin. I've got some volunteer pumpkins, which I received from a pumpkin patch down the street. Right after Halloween, they gave away all their pumpkins. I picked up a truckload, a big truckload. My goats, neighbors' goats, my chickens, neighbors' chickens, my pigs, they munched on them. Apparently the chickens brought a few over to my front yard. This here is on the side of my house. I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely at a huge slant. Maybe a 2 or 3 foot difference from the side of my house to the gate. I gotta fill this in. My tree came down, which I was gonna take down anyways, but the wind did it for me. You can see that stick sticking out of the ground. That is my fig tree. Planted that maybe 2-3 weeks ago. It's doing well. It's very small. Actually, it's shorter than that bucket that's in there. That bucket is my watering system, by the way. Got a few small holes in the bottom. Fill it up with another 5-gallon bucket and let it drain out slowly. My property has a lot of hard dirt, hard rocks. Obviously rocks are hard, but the hard dirt. So I don't bury any of my trees. I make a shallow ditch so the water can gather up, and I put my trees right on top of that. Build the dirt up around that with better dirt than what's in the ground. This is a little spot I got where I'm putting more manure. Again, chicken, horse, pig, sheep. Letting it sit for a while before I plant anything up here. Chickens get in here and scratch up all along the sides, but whatever. They're not supposed to be out. So because my dogs have eaten up my garden, these are the only things I really got going right now. Actually, I think I got some corn over there still alive. These are tomato plants. I started these from seed. They kept dying off. I didn't realize what was happening until it was too late. There were 4 about 3 days ago. Now there's only 3. These 3 are doing fine though. I don't know what types these are. As they kept dying, I kept transplanting them out, and I don't know what happened to the tags that were on these. I don't even know if you can see that, but they're grown now. We'll see how long before I actually get a tomato out of it.